I have been suffering from my prawn addiction since the age of 11, 10. I think I first shook the shiken when I was like 11, maybe 12 years old. And the most streak that I've had was, I believe, 9 days. So if you think about it, I have shook the shiken, shoken the shiken, and God has not been pleased with me for a good amount of years. I am 24 now. Now, you're probably wondering, why is Aaron, by Christ, shirtless? This is because I just come home from the gym and it is hot as balls in my room. Therefore, I took everything off and I just friggin' decided to make a video, because making a video, as much as I would like to yap, is it still takes an exuberant amount of willpower and energy to make. So I was like, let me make a video and then I'll hit the shower and then I'll clean the house and whatever, whatnot. So this video is about my prawn addiction and my current purpose, my current passion of not only leading myself into becoming this angelic being that is like on his 300,000 million bajillionth day of nofap, but also documenting the journey. So today is day 1 of nofap. It is currently 6th of May 2026. By the time this gets uploaded, it'll be the 12th, I believe, or the 11th of May. And that would have been 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th day streak of my no shokin the shiken and no prawn. Okay, no prawn, no shrimp. Yeah, you see the gains, bro. See the lats. Ooh, they flying. The abs, they abbing right now. The chest needs some work. Okay, so why did I decide to go on this no prawn thing? All right. Now, you've heard a little bit of my backstory, which is I have decided, or rather, I started my prawn addiction by the age of like 11. At first, it was just like me watching cartoon prawn, cartoon shrimp. Okay. And it used to be, dude, it used to be because my home in the Philippines did not have internet. But my neighbor, who is my aunt, did have internet. So what I would do is I would go to their family computer, which is literally in the freaking living room where everyone can see the damn freaking computer. I would go on the family computer, look behind my back, oh, nobody's watching, nobody's seeing me, and then go on these illicit websites, just me watching. I wouldn't I wouldn't know what I was doing. I was just literally watching it for the sake of watching it. And it was super weird. It was super interesting too. So I did this a few times. And all of those times I did not know, nor did I even think anybody was watching me. So then I must have been like 11 at this point, right? 11, maybe 10, I don't know, but 11, somewhere around that age. And I was staying there because my mom had to go somewhere and she couldn't just leave me at home, so she left me with my aunt. So then my mom comes home and my aunt was walking me outside the door. And then she tells my mom that I have been watching illicit and explicit website, explicit videos, not shocking the chicken, okay? Not shocking the cockadoodle doo, not strangling the rooster. If you catch my drift, if you're picking up what I am putting down. But it was definitely a conversation. So my aunt looks at my mom and goes, Ronel, because that's my first name, right? My second name is Aaron, and then my middle name is my mother's maiden name, and then my last name is my father's last name. So then they go, Ronel has been watching these videos, okay? These not so PG-13 types of videos. Okay? So then in my defense, I went, But it was only cartoons. No, but mom, it was only cartoons, so it's less bad because they're only cartoons. And I don't remember how far after this specific point I first shook the shiken. But after that, I don't think I've ever broken a streak up until like I was maybe 19, 20. So your boy has been, you know what I'm saying? Your boy has been strangling the rooster, has been cockadoodle doing for like over a decade. And the reason as to why I am documenting this whole series and not just keeping it to myself is one, I am a content creator. Okay, I am documenting this entire friggin' page is me documenting my journey into holy orthodoxy, me promoting self-improvement at times, me of course promoting orthodox theology. A lot of times I'm really deep into theology. I love learning about church history. I love learning about philosophy and all these things, self-improvement. That's the first thing. The second thing is you learn more when you teach. And a prime example of this is when I was in my previous denomination, my previous cult. I was a church dancer. Okay, we danced. We did the choreography. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I've been a dancer, a church dancer for over a decade. So your boy got some moves. You feel hey, all right. And I would not necessarily know the entirety of the song. Like I would, muscle memory kicks in at times. But it's when I actually taught the dance is when I learned it beautifully, when I learned it masterfully. I would rewatch the video, copy, imitate the moves, and then teach it. And then I would see flaws in them and I'll be like, oh, it's not like that because that's not what I saw. So then I would do it and be like, oh, it's actually this way. So it's this idea of me learning about myself, learning what triggers I have in myself, and then documenting it and then sharing my experiences along the way. So today I hit the gym and then ate a few meals. Obviously, I was a little bit drained. It's very interesting too. This is very much so a side tangent, wherein if you are dedicating a day to working out and then you incorporate filming into it, it takes a very significant bandwidth out of your brain. So your energy levels are not going to be that high. Your focus is going to be all out the wazoo. So I spent like 15 minutes on the treadmill and I was just like I was gassed in. I didn't want to continue the rest of the freaking 45 minutes. So I was like I'm gassed in, I'm done. So my punishment is not eating anymore because I already ate. It's just going to be me downing water and just cleaning. So hopefully those things play into account with my no choking the sheik and no strangling the rooster sequence and this era of me learning about my body and learning about the lust. So going forward, I will still be incorporating a lot of male self-improvement, Christian self-improvement, and a lot of Christian theology and theological apologetics videos, but also a lot of it is going to be incorporating what orthodoxy teaches about sin, what orthodoxy teaches about lust, what have the saints taught us about not choking the shikin. Okay, what have the church fathers taught us about self-improvement? What have the church fathers taught us about punishing our bodies? Punishing our bodies while simultaneously, because a lot of Protestants actually believe that the flesh is evil, that the flesh is sinful. There's a belief, it was either in First Corinthians or Romans, wherein whatever the spirit wants is what the flesh negates or something along those lines. So that idea is like, oh, therefore the flesh is sin. But that's not true because Jesus Christ has deified and has sanctified matter by being indwelled in the virgin womb of the Virgin Mary. So in his incarnation, in his embodiment of a physical human being, of a physical body, that is when Jesus Christ, one is when God Himself has sanctified the flesh. So flesh cannot be this evil, sinful thing. It is sanctified. That's why all of the saints are in heaven. Like all the saints in heaven have their forms, and that's how they are depicted in Orthodox iconography. Now, of course, their bodies are still here, but their forms are in heaven. That's at least how they're depicted in Orthodox iconography. I may be wrong about that. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below. But in any case, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Please support me and this endeavor by subscribing and hitting that like button and also commenting down below. Let's all share our journey of no shokin the shiken. Let's share that journey in the comment section down below. I really want to hear from you guys. Also follow my Instagram at Aaron by Christ. Subscribe to this YouTube channel to learn more about the true bride of Jesus Christ, Holy Orthodoxy. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. And always remember, Jesus loves you.